kind of like the rough V1, you know. We want to debut it, so now we'll be able to kind of see and move around people's perspectives and get additional information.
And look at the names dropping out of that battle bus. I saw Tempo, I saw Geomock, I saw Poach. So many big names competing here today. Ninja is competing alongside Cypher PK, by the way, which is an awesome, awesome duo. I can't wait to see what they do. Of course, Nick Mercs and Legion. Ghost Gaming is going to be competing. Bizzle and Demo, I believe, are a duo. We'll keep a close eye on all of these matchups and see who can represent the clubs the best. He's going up against Kaysid. Definitely not an easy task. He's playing with Liquid Strafe, I believe, as over towards the motel. Big fight about to ensue.
That's right, man. So many big names here participating in just week 1 of the fall skirmish. But look, like you talked about, they are engaging, and immediately Drunky goes down. The general here knocks him out with an SMG, secures the elimination, and now it's 2v1 in favor of General.
Nice job at isolating Drunky right there. They recognize, hey, we have a 1v2 opportunity. Let's take our numbers advantage, and now they're going to take another 2v1. Smart decision right there, and there you have it. No, Strafe is actually going to down one. General's going to be in a 1 versus 1 here. He picks up the elimination, and he's going to get the elim. Ultimately, General does come out on top there. Well played by Liquid Strafe to take out one. It's not going to get them any points, but it's going to be a little bit disruptive. I got to say, if I'm General's teammate right there, Kaysid, you want to play it a little bit more safe. You have a 2v1, value your life, play it wide, build up, and play more defensive. Nick Mercs at Greasy Grove here.
What? Is Nick Mercs a Greasy boy now?
Different skin, different drop? I'm confused.
So here's something to note, is that who else is a Greasy boy?
Nick Mercs, originally from Detroit, currently living in LA. He wants this fight here, and he's gonna get it. Taking high side on Courage right now. Looks like he has a height advantage. Courage gonna miss that first shot. Nick able to survive. He wants to isolate the 2v1 if he can. Nick, one of the best positional players in the game, knows how to hold his right hand advantage and knows how to use cover to his advantage. Of course, that might come from his Gears of War competing days. He's playing alongside Legion, competitive Halo player with a deep background in Halo. Let's see what they can do here.
Take a look, man. So, that scared me for just a moment. There was suddenly someone in the house with him. But take a look. So, very quickly to identify, whenever you're looking at a player's name, so Nick Mercs has a 47, Laquan also has a 47. Therefore, they're on the same team. This is a quick way to identify. On top of that, this new spectator mode allows us, if you look at the top right, you can see additional players. So you can actually see that there's other players on top here. There's also players leaving at the top right. So extra information all the way around.
Yep. Looks like towards Shifty, there's a couple teams over there, but this is a tried and true 2 versus 2 for Nick and Legion versus Courage and Typical Gamer. So hurt is Legion, and now Courage and Typical Gamer in a great position to win this fight. They just want to inch away at the HP of Nick and Legion. No reason to rush and get destroyed by maybe a 1 pump to the head from a shotgun. Instead, play your life and play intelligent here. That's exactly what they're going to do.
And as you can see on the top right of the mini-map, we've got a team making their way back into Greasy Grove. They started to leave earlier, but they heard the gunshot, so now they're doubling back. And now they may look to third-party this.
Yep, Courage going to drop. Legion's going to get the med kit off, I believe, so Legion's back to full health. Of course, as I say that, Courage tags him up just a little bit. On board with Typical Gamer here. Gets a little bit lost here. Courage is in a 1 versus 2 for the moment. Nick gets taken out, all up to Legion, and Courage cleans up. Just like that, the Courageous defeat the M-Fam, and Nick is going to get taken out.
That's just how the cookie crumbles here in Greasy Grove. Courage JD saying, look, Nick Mercs, I know you didn't like Nick Towers no more, but I'm not going to let you take over the Greasy Grove. This is my home. But look at this. KP5 goes down to the likes of Monster, and now he's looking to hunt down Mercsman, who's dropped very low, secures the elimination. Now he does get the counter elimination, but now it's just Monster by himself. Something to keep in mind, Courage JD currently at the top of the leaderboard with 3 eliminations. Monster with 2 behind him. The General, 2 as well. So don't forget, a lot of these players are competing for elimination. So as a duo, if you can find 4 eliminations, you get a point. At 6, you get 2, and at 8, you get 3.
Look at that. Courage, we all know what he can do on the mic with the commentary. I'm sure he's glad to be playing again. And look at his performance. 3 eliminations already for JD Courage. A strong start from him, and boy, is it good to have him back. You see Gank. Cease, part of Gank Stars.
He had a Porta Fortress.
Oh, interesting.
So they don't have to move quite yet.
I think Ninja might be taken out already. I haven't seen Ninja yet. I know he was playing with Cypher from what I saw. We'll confirm for you guys as soon as we can. On board with Monster B-Face. Awesome guy who had a chance to cast one of the Summer Skirmish programs. And now, look at this. I mean, the difference between 76 people alive still. The difference between live public environment and private server with so much on the line is just astronomical, as these players are playing so passive. I had a chance to talk with some pro players, and they all agreed the best way to play is smart, passive, play for mid and late game, unless, of course, you're Ghost Aiden.
In which case, you slay out all the time. You just never stop slaying out.
Exactly. Courage now puts himself in a box here. Needs to get a quick edit. Not clean just yet, but here comes the push. Leaves his teammate Typical Gamer in a 1 versus 2 momentarily. Can they recover? Meanwhile, they're playing against Zate of Energy. Let's see what Zate can do here. As Typical Gamer, they're going to turtle hold low side, and look at this beautiful play to knock down the cover, and that should force Zate into their hand.
Courage doing everything he can here. Zate, just like we talked about, up top. And so look, oh, he's taking shots. So now here's the question. Is Zate's teammate down? It looks like it might be by himself.
Yeah, he is. And look how smart he's playing this. You know, I had a chance to talk with Zate, and he mentioned under any circumstance, he's going to find the optimal play to make. And it looks like he's making the optimal play out of this situation. 1 versus 2, creates this entire fortress of building by himself and gives himself the advantage here. Who's that? Oh, Porter Riff. Look at this. A 1 versus 2, and Courage and Typical Gamer felt like they had to leave. That's how strong of a player Zate is.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't blame him. Zate is not someone that you want to engage. He's a lot like from EU is Kinstar, right? When you go against the likes of Kinstar, you're like, no, I'd rather do anything else. And they felt like that. Wow, look at this. This is what 67 players in a tiny circle looks like.
Hey.
This is before the actual storm forces them all together.
And guess who's center circle? Aiden makes his way back to Tilted after an early exit, stays alive with Sofa of Trouble Boys. I am stoked to see what Aiden can do with 66 people forced into his hand at Tilted, let alone that 1 versus 1 we saw against Nick Merckx in Summer Skirmish.
That's right, man. Ghost Aiden is a Dusty Dog, so if you're a Dusty Dog fan, blow up the chat with Dusty Dogs. Yeah. And look at this scoreboard. You love to see it. Turkey Lips is down right now. That's why his health bar is red. And take a look at the top. There's only 2 players, Courage, JD, and Typical Gamer. Dude, so Courage and Typical Gamer have 6 eliminations total.
Can you believe
So
it?
they have 2 points on the board. If they find 2 more eliminations, they're going to net their duo 3 points.
Let alone if they stay alive and survive and get placement, too. A great start from Courage here. If you're a fan of the Courageous, you like to see it. Meanwhile, oh, Aiden. Oh, boy, he's good.
It's okay. Don't do that.
Speaking of which, we got to jump on board with him, as he is on fire right now, and they're just going to try and sneak their way into what used to be a little Bass Pro shop, retail shop. He should be in the top 10 right now. General, right in front of him. I think King Richard is alone. Yes, he is.
Yes.
So it should be interesting.
Look at that. Chap is right up, just to his right there. Dude, we're still at 61 players in the lobby that just changed to 60. Oh my goodness. Just listen to the gunfire. Everyone is here.
Ghost Aiden, there you have it, bottom left of your screen. Picks up a double on High Distortion and Legend, I believe that was. And Aiden is performing here so far in this one. Not sure where he's at, trying to find him. He's still in Bass Pro Shop's basement. Yeah. Morgoss, finally, we're checking out Morgoss. The young man who netted himself $250,000, representing the Rift Raiders here, so he has a big responsibility. Rift Raiders currently at 0 points after the European showcase. Let's see what Morgoss can do here to change that tide.
You can just hear the suppressed shots, the boogie bombs. I mean,
again, they're 72 hours.
Oh, wow, he takes down 72 hours?
Can you believe it?
Aiden, you monster, stop! Gosh!
One of the great innovators of Fortnite, 72 hours, top player for sure, gets taken out by Ghost Aiden, playing on console with controller.
That's right. King Richard finds an elimination there, and look, now Courage is moving. Oh, wow, he just flew by the team right there. I don't even know if they saw him or not. But now Courage is like, hey, I'm bailing. Look, this is Ghost Aiden. He's in the storm. It's taking for so much. He
doesn't want the bandages, though. Look how low his AR ammo is.
Oh.
And that's going to be it.
He had the grappler.
How many eliminations did he get, I wonder? I mean, we saw these 3.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yep.
But now look, Margosi now here. He's got the Porta Fortress. Back over to Courage. I mean, dude, we're still at 33, now 31 players. I mean, this number continues to change down to 29, 25.
All the action. Look at the bottom of your screen. It is literally just a wave of text right now. Lost in the storm. I see some Liquid people. I see Reverse 2K playing themselves in the storm as well. At least 10 people just got lost in the storm. It goes to show the importance of those early rotations. Courage hits the jump pad and rotates early. Liquid Chat
Symphony
from Amaze and Symphony. I believe that was Amaze actually.
Amaze,
and Symphony picked up as another one.
Amaze takes him down, and Symphony finds an elimination in Monster D-Phase. Oh my goodness. I mean, we talked about this Fallout. Anytime the circle gets this claustrophobic, you're going to find eliminations left and right. And we went from 20, what was it, like 34 players to 25, now to 14.
Yeah, unbelievable. And look at this, Dimes is down, so one member of United, Amaze is the last up. He wants to go for the revive potentially. And check out Courage and Typical Gamer. They have 6 eliminations between the two of them at least. and they're still alive. They have the opportunity to sit here and place as well. They spot Morgoth, needs to watch his back here, but Courage, what an opportunity to make a statement here by holding the throne and getting a first place finish.
Dude, Ghost DMO is still alive and running around. This, I mean, he's a Fortnite himself, but wow, this guy is extremely deadly. Ghost Bizzle, his partner down below.
Look how hurt he is, but he's still playing with such aggression. Finally gonna get down. Ghost Bizzle still alive though. Can Bizzle go big? Meanwhile, on board of Symphony, the self-proclaimed best editor in the game. Phenomenal editing videos from Symphony. Big shout out to him. As we're on board, he has high ground, and he's gonna hold that high ground. Demo gets taken out. Bizzle does take out Zoof from C9 though, coming from Chicago. Zoof gets taken out. Tendon's alive. Snood takes out Pug. Pog, I believe, in Typical Gamer finally gets taken out by Zoof. What is going on right now? What an amazing
So, I don't know if you
gameplay.
saw, but Courage JD took down Ghost DML. And I believe Typical Gamer went down as well to the likes of Ghost. It was probably another member. It was so fast I couldn't see it, but man, this is getting ridiculous.
Yep, Symphony and Snood, his teammate, still alive here, and with high grounds. This is getting nuts. Bizzle's still alive. He takes out Courage. So the Dusty Dogs here performing in game number 1. Ghost Bizzle, one of the most clutch players in the game. I've seen him do some disgusting things in Tilted Towers and elsewhere, is finally going to get shut down by Morgoth. But what an effort from Bizzle to secure his team a potential top 5 finish.
Look at everyone still down below. Margossi, Zexro. I mean, these guys up top with Snood. Symphony, Painful. It's 6 players left. I believe it is a 2v1, v1, v1.
Yeah, here comes the push. Painful, representing VGJ for the first time under that tag with the new org backed by Jeremy Lin, is alive still. So Painful with a great start. Let's see what he can do if he can stay alive here. He has a campfire out. And
oh,
wow.
Look, the preemptive. Okay, so he's bouncing just in case they brought the whole structure down. But now, oh, the Porta Fortress goes down, and we talked about it, man. You can now edit that entire space. Look, he's just trying to jump down. He's trying to get down there to secure this last elimination. He's gonna be in the storm. It's on his right. I don't think he saw him. He's right there.
He's healing his tendons in a campfire.
Oh.
Again, there you have it. Ghost Snood and Symphony in game number 1 come out on top with a near perfect game. Look at them, barely even touched in that last storm. And if you're a fan of the Dusty Dogs, you're on top of the world right now as Symphony and Ghost Snood are going to start off strong.
What an awesome first game of the day. I mean, first off, let's just talk about how many players were left alive at any given moment. Oh my goodness, 76 players at one point. I mean, and then immediately, look, Ghost Snood, they jumped